In the ruins of the world's oldest civilizations, fragments on clay tablets whisper of rituals that bent unseen forces to human will. From Mesopotamian tablets to medieval grimoires, from names etched in forgotten languages to symbols that look eerily like schematics, one thread seems to run through them all: humanity's attempt to command what lies beyond the veil. Long before the Bible, before King Solomon, the Sumerians were already recording rituals on clay tablets to banish spirits that could cause harm. These weren't dark arts for summoning demons, they were survival protocols, a spiritual firewall crafted to keep chaos at bay. But as these practices traveled across time, they devolved into something sinister. Jewish mysticism became the turning point. What began as powerful Sumerian incantations to drive spirits away was suddenly transformed into the Shemhem Farash, a system of inversion where 72 shadow demons could be bound, summoned, and commanded. This shift marked the birth of what we now call Solomonic magic. Since then, those who bear Solomon's symbol bear the mark of an ancient dark practice designed to amplify the practitioner's will upon the subconscious minds of the innocent. Today, we live in a realm shaped by these transmissions, frequencies and vibrations bent towards control, nudging humanity into obedient conformity, into a single hive mind where every thought, desire, and ambition no longer feel like our own, but a manufactured artificial reality cast by a dark shadowy elite whose aim is total psychological subjugation.
Welcome back to Beyond the Rabbit Hole. You already know they use the Super Bowl halftime show as a massive global ritual. They do it every year. But this one is different. With everything happening in 2025, expect the performance to be more charged, more symbolic, and more blatantly esoteric than ever before. You don't have to take our word for it. Just look at the signs. First, we need to talk about occult symbolism, because it's always there, hidden in plain sight. Watch for the usual Masonic and esoteric imagery: pyramids, all-seeing eyes, checkerboard floors, and the black cube of Saturn. And let's not ignore the most powerful part of this whole event: energy harvesting through mass hypnosis. The Super Bowl draws in millions of viewers simultaneously, all focused on the same spectacle at the same time, an astronomical amount of raw energy to tap into. Ever noticed how rhythmic chanting, repetitive beats, and call-and-response moments are embedded into the performances? That's classic hypnotic induction, a technique used in mass programming for centuries.
Okay, this is Moloch. Now, Moloch is a different demonic, demonic entity, apparently not in the Goetia. But just for context, Moloch falls into a category where I can't talk about what the generalized, I've probably mentioned earlier, related to the Podestas and all that. Okay, but this is something that Hillary wrote. With fingers crossed, this is in her leaked emails. Okay. The old rabbit's foot out of the box in the attic. I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch. Okay, so it's like a joke, right? It sounds like a joke because she's mentioning it with rabbit's foot and all that, but like,
a 1 minute 30-second video shows a group of people dressed in a black surrounding a statue of Lord Shiva at night. They appear to be performing a ritual with one woman seemingly stabbed as part of this act, suggesting a human sacrifice. The video was shared with a caption claiming it was a ritualistic sacrifice at CERN. An investigation into the video revealed that it's staged and fictitious. According to the articles from 2016, CERN began looking into the video after it went viral.
The Lemegeton is not one grimoire, but 5. At its heart lies the Ars Goetia, a catalog of 72 spirits, each with a name, rank, and sigil. Beyond it, the Theurgia Goetia maps the aerial rulers of the winds. The Ars Paulina unveils angelic governors of hours and zodiacal powers. The Ars Almadel calls down radiant angels through waxen tablets, and the Ars Notoria offers prayers that promise wisdom beyond mortal capacity. Together, these works form a circuit that spans heaven and hell, angel and demon, prayer and command.
So this all should be the raging Mississippi River, right that I'm standing in the middle of, and that he's standing in the middle of. And this is generally an island coming up out of the water. It is absolutely so foggy that you can't see a whole lot, but it's incredible how low the river is, as this has always been the bottom of the river. The mighty Mississippi. This is how low it is right now due to the lack of rain and everything, snowfall up north and all of the above. This is crazy. Like, I'm literally standing in the bottom of the Mississippi River. That's awesome. Look at him go. Oh yeah, he's made it. Awesome. Now, it does say you cannot climb the big tower, but you can definitely walk around it.
On May 1st, 1893, 100,000 eager spectators filed into the fairgrounds, awed by the gleaming neoclassical architecture. Night fell. President Grover Cleveland pressed a button, and the fairgrounds exploded with brilliant tube lighting and multicolored searchlights. The most incredible display of lighting the world had ever seen. In the Great Hall of Electricity, the public could see that the Tesla Westinghouse system made it all possible.
Welcome to Birmingham.
Gives me the greatest pleasure to declare the 22nd Commonwealth Games open.
When you put a data point on a sigil that represents a fallen angel, that symbol, that sigil, establishes communication with that fallen angel. That is the interdimensional communication system.
The Levites held a unique and vital role in ancient Israelite society, as outlined in the book of Leviticus. Designated from the tribe of Levi, they were entrusted with the sacred duties of worship and service in the tabernacle. Their responsibilities included performing rituals, maintaining the sanctuary, and assisting the priests. Moreover, Levites were tasked with teaching the law to the people, ensuring that God's commandments were understood and followed.